Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammed Bilal Haider, and you are watching History of Global English. Viewers, on one side, history was witnessing the complete might of world powers crashing down upon a weak Muslim state, and on the other, the seemingly helpless but steadfast people of truth stood firm to defend their faith and homeland. At that time, global media, politicians, and military experts were glorifying the Satanic Alliance's victory while mocking the resilience of the believers. The leader of this Satanic Alliance, America, driven by arrogance and pride, had announced war to crush Islam. However, when American and NATO forces invaded Afghanistan with their mighty armies and modern technology, they met a wall of resistance, the Afghan Mujahideen. Under the command of their great leader, Mullah Mohammad Omar, these fighters became like immovable mountains before which the arrogance of America shattered. After years of relentless struggle and sacrifice, the Taliban emerged victorious before the entire world. America's power crumbled, its forces demoralized, and the Taliban gave the U.S. military a humiliating defeat. The war that began after 9/11 was, in truth, a battle between disbelief and faith, and the steadfastness of the believers led to the victory of Islam. While this terrifying war elevated the honor of the believers, it brought disgrace to the satanic powers of the world. It was this very struggle that made Mullah Mohammad Omar, the leader of the Afghan Taliban, a symbol of resistance, and one of the most influential figures of the 21st century. In today's video, we will reveal lesser-known aspects of Mullah Mohammad Omar's life, his political and military leadership, as well as his personal story. Watch till the end, and don't forget to subscribe to and press the bell icon so that every new video reaches you in time. Early life. Mullah Mohammad Omar was born in 1960 in the village of Kandahar, district Cochras, in Kandahar province, Afghanistan. In 1994, before the establishment of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, he became the first leader of the Taliban. After the U.S. invasion of Afghanistan in 2001, he went into hiding and remained so until his death in 2013. His father's name was Ghulam Nabi, grandfather's Mohammed Rasul, and great-grandfather's Baz Mohammed. All were religious scholars. His family belonged to the Pashtun tribe, known for its history of armed resistance against foreign powers, and many of his ancestors were martyred in these struggles. When U.S. forces bombed Kandahar on October 7, 2001, the first martyr of the attack was Mullah Omar's uncle, Mullah Mohammad Hanif. Omar lost his father at a young age in 1965 and was raised by his uncles. He studied in traditional Islamic seminaries and began his religious education in early childhood. By the time he was 18, he was fully devoted to Islamic studies. However, in 1978, during the Communist Revolution in Afghanistan, his education was interrupted. Mullah Omar, like many other students and scholars, took up arms against the communist regime. The Afghan Jihad against the Soviets. During the Soviet invasion, 1979–1989, Omar fought bravely alongside other mujahideen. He joined the Harakat-e-Inqilab Islami organization under the leadership of Maulawi Nabi Mohammadi. He quickly earned a reputation for his courage and strategic skill. He was known for his expertise in using RPG-7 rockets, which earned him the nickname, the Rocket Commander. He led several successful operations against Soviet forces in Kandahar, Maiwand, and surrounding regions, destroying tanks and convoys. His bravery became legendary among Afghan fighters. The rise of the Taliban. After the Soviet withdrawal in 1989, Afghanistan plunged into civil war. Warlords began fighting each other, spreading lawlessness and chaos. In 1994, an incident changed everything. A warlord in Kandahar kidnapped two young girls, shaved their heads, and humiliated them publicly. When Mullah Omar heard of this atrocity, he could not bear it. Gathering about 30 of his students, only 16 of whom had rifles, he attacked the warlord's base, rescued the girls, and executed the criminal by hanging him from a tank barrel. This was the beginning of the Taliban movement. With the support of Pakistan and Arab nations, the Taliban gained momentum. By 1996, they captured Kabul and established the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, with Mullah Mohammad Omar as Emir al-Mu'minin, leader of the faithful. Under his leadership, the Taliban brought peace and order to much of the country, ending years of civil chaos. Personal life. Mullah Omar stood about 5 feet 11 inches tall, spoke Pashto fluently, and occasionally wore glasses. He enjoyed simple pleasures like fishing with his close friend Osama bin Laden. He was married with 2 wives and 8 or 9 children. In 1999, a U.S. airstrike destroyed his home, killing his wife, 2 brothers, and 3 of his children. He was injured several times during the Soviet War and lost one eye due to shrapnel. Doctors from the Red Cross treated him in Pakistan. Despite global attention, he rarely appeared in public and granted only one radio interview to BBC Pashto service in February 1988. Post 9/11 and the U.S. invasion. After the September 11 attacks, the U.S. demanded that Afghanistan hand over Osama bin Laden. Mullah Omar refused, saying, "Islam teaches us that if someone seeks refuge in your home, you must protect them." He even consulted thousands of Islamic scholars, who unanimously agreed that it was forbidden to surrender a Muslim guest to non-believers. When Omar refused, the U.S. launched a full-scale invasion of Afghanistan. Despite being vastly outnumbered and outgunned, the Taliban resisted for 20 years. Finally, in 2021, the U.S. withdrew in defeat, and the Taliban once again took control of Afghanistan. Death and legacy. On July 29, 2015, Afghan authorities announced that Mullah Mohammad Omar had died in Karachi. The Taliban initially denied the news, but later confirmed that he had passed away in Helmand province due to a heart attack in 2013. After his death, Mullah Akhtar Mansour was appointed as the new leader of the Taliban. Conclusion. Mullah Mohammad Omar's political and military life was marked by unwavering faith, courage, and simplicity. He restored law and order to Afghanistan, resisted 2 global superpowers, and lived a life of sacrifice for his faith and people. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe to History of Global English. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories. Until next time, History of Global English signing off. May Allah protect you all.